Hi, I'm Brandy McDonald. I'm a features writer for the Oklahoman and News OK, and I have here in our studio today, I have Shelley Jordan and Jill Castilla, and they are from the Central Oklahoma American Heart Association. And they're here to talk about some of the very special events that come up in February for the Heart Association. We're all decked out in our red today, and it's not because it's Valentine's Day, it's because we're talking about Go Red for Women and also for National Wear Red Day. So let's start with National Wear Red Day, because that's coming up on February 5th, which is this Friday. Tell us a little bit about what the purpose is of National Wear Red Day.
So National Wear Red Day is a day that we're really asking everyone to don some red, whether that's full clothes, accessories, etc., really just to bring awareness to the fact that heart disease is the #1 killer of women and is responsible for 1 in 3 deaths. So it's really all about awareness.
Okay, and I think you guys have some very special activities that you have planned. I believe there's some things going on over at the Myriad Gardens and things like that, so you can tell us a little bit about those.
Okay, yeah, we have all kinds of fun things going on that day, but one of the highlights is that the Myriad Gardens is hosting a heart formation event. It's the first one we've done in Oklahoma City. We're really, really excited. We're inviting everyone to come down and take part of this. We're going to form a heart. We have a drone photographer that's going to be taking photos and videos. We're really encouraging everyone to walk down, drive down. That will happen at noon, and we only expect that to take about 30 minutes. So after that, everyone can make their way somewhere and have a nice heart-healthy lunch.
Sounds good. So Jill, can you tell me a little bit about the Go Red for Women efforts?
Yeah, so for women, we do such a great job of taking care of everyone else and making sure our husband gets his physical and knows his numbers and that his cholesterol is okay and that dad's taken care of and our children are taken care of and checking on our sisters. But we don't do a great job of necessarily checking our own numbers and making sure that we're okay. And so this is raising awareness about that we need to take care of ourselves, our sisters, our mothers, our daughters, and that we're aware that heart disease is the #1 killer of women, and we can do so many different things to prevent that, to change our health habits, to eat better, to lose weight, to maintain a healthy lifestyle, stop smoking, and to know what our blood pressure is and what our cholesterol numbers are, and so that we can make some changes in our lifestyle to be able to live longer, healthier lives. But Go Red for Women is fun. You know, you can just participate by wearing red or participating on social media to promote the Go Red for Women or National Wear Red Day. But just raising awareness so that we do take care of ourselves, that we're knowing our numbers, that we're checking on one another to make sure that we're doing things right. But mainly it's just knowing, you know, do we have heart disease in our family? Are we eating and doing the things from an exercise standpoint that we need to do? And just knowing our numbers and making sure that we don't have high blood pressure, other risk factors that could cause us to be susceptible to heart disease.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Go Red for Women luncheon? I think it's coming up in May.
Yes, so May 19th, we're so excited about it. We do this annually, and it's just a great time for women to come together, and men too, to celebrate women's health and to learn about our nutrition, to learn about things that we can do to change our lifestyle or maintain a healthy lifestyle. It's a great auction, incredible food choices. It's a great educational but also fun event to celebrate women's health.
So do you want to talk a little bit about, Shelley, about why February is American Heart Month and why that is so important?
Yeah, so American Heart Month, it just gives us an opportunity and the biggest stage to talk nationally about heart disease and stroke, which is the #1 killer of all Americans, and really to make people aware of the things that we need to be doing and the choices that we need to be making around heart disease and stroke, and just a broader awareness around the different types of heart diseases and be able to address myths about heart disease, and what we can be doing to just live those longer, healthier lives, because that's ultimately what we want to accomplish.
Right. So what are some of the myths about heart disease that people really need to know this February and all through their lives?
Yeah, well, since we were talking about Go Red for Women, I will tell you one of the very first myths that come to mind is that it's a man's disease. This is why Go Red evolved. We recognize that women are actually dying more every day than men of this disease. In fact, 1 in 3 women are dying of heart disease at a higher rate than men. Another myth is that cancer is something we should really be concerned about, and it is true, we should very much be concerned about cancer, but breast cancer causes about 1 in 31 deaths in women, whereas heart disease, it's 1 in 3. Another myth is that it's something you don't worry about until you're much older, but we're hearing stories every day of women our age, men our age, or younger. We hear about high schoolers that are having you know, terrible tragedies playing sports, and we hear about moms who are on their way to work and have a stroke. And so we need to make sure that we're taking care of ourselves now, for right now, and also for the future.
So what are some of the most important steps people can take to ensure that their heart healthy?
Well, it's just all of the stuff we know, but it's not that easy. You know, we know it, but it's not as easy as it should be. But it's, you know, exercise more. Make sure we're getting lots of fruits and vegetables. We should have 5 servings a day, so making sure we're fitting that in. Knowing our numbers, like Jill mentioned, is so critical. Know what your cholesterol is, your blood pressure, your blood sugar. Get to that well woman visit if you're a woman, and if you're a man, get to that physical every year and ask for those tests. Let's take time to take care of ourselves, and you'll feel better for it. Your family will thank you. It's just really important to think about all of those things. Stop smoking, that's a big one. That's a huge health threat for everyone. And just get moving. You know, get moving with your family, take a break, walk around, de-stress. All of those things are really important for heart health.
Are there particular things, if you have a history of heart disease in your family, that you should be asking your doctor, specific tests or scans that you need to be seeking out?
And really, having the conversation with your doctor, they'll be able to point you to the right test that you need. Having that relationship with your physician, going to that annual well woman checkup, and knowing your numbers, but just having the conversation. So, and physicians now understand that we have to target rather than generically apply heart disease management or prevention to both genders, that there may be some special things we need to do for women, and that conversation is happening more easily and more frequently. And so you don't necessarily have to be the instigator as to, I want these type of tests. That your physician will be great in providing you direction with that. The American Heart Association is also an incredible organization in that it actually invests more research than any other organization in America, except for the U.S. government. So there's so much goodness being done in researching how we can have better heart health, and physicians are getting great information from the American Heart Association to make that, have that influence in your life.
Okay. And this is a way that you can support the American Heart Association. Can you tell us a little bit about this pin, where you guys can get it? And I think it's called the Red Dress Pin?
It is the Red Dress Pin, yeah. That is for Go Red for Women, and Macy's right now is a wonderful partner of Go Red for Women. They have those on available for sale right now and through the month of February. So if you're near Macy's, you can stop by and pick one up. You can also go to shopheart.org and find them there.
And I think 100% of the proceeds from this?
Yes, absolutely. Macy's contributes 100% of the proceeds to the Red Dress Pin to the American Heart Association.
And some in our state may not have a lot of red attire because of maybe school affiliations. Yes. And so this is a great way to be able to support the American Heart Association without having to completely deck out in red.
That's right.
If your closet is mostly orange,
yes,
then you can buy a red pin.
It does happen, yes.
How can people get more information about Go Red for Women or for American Heart Month?
Well, you can go to our website, okcgored.org, or they can go to the American Heart Association website. There is a ton of free resources and information about how you can improve your heart health. Like Jill mentioned, those conversations with your doctor, and really being your own advocate and starting those conversations, starting them with loved ones, with your family, and most importantly with your doctor. But you can go to our website, get more information about Go Red for Women here in Oklahoma City. We're doing a lot of great things. We would love for everyone to join the movement. We know that women who get involved with Go Red for Women make at least one healthy lifestyle change. And that's really an incredible testimony to what types of information we're providing.
You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, where you can see beautiful women celebrating heart health, both on Friday as well as throughout the year, and great tips from the American Heart Association. And then if you're able to post your own pics of you and your coworkers decked out in red, either on Friday or any time throughout the year, and tagging the American Heart Association, either the national site and the local chapter, and then we also have the hashtag that they can use as well.
What's the hashtag?
That is GoRedOKC. And we will be happy to repost all of those pictures so we can all celebrate together.
Mm-hmm. Well, sounds like it's a busy month for you guys, a lot going on. Hopefully you fit in Valentine's Day somewhere.
Yes.
So
Yes.
A healthy Valentine's Day.
That's right.
So, well, you guys can look for a lot more on all of the activities going on with the Heart Association during the month of February at newsok.com and the Oklahoman. Thanks very much for coming in. It was good to speak with you guys.